Hello, guys. Welcome to Saturday School. Hello. Say hello as you are popping on. Make sure you have a notebook and you have a pen because I'm going to break down the entire play on how you can make your first $10,000 online. And I'm going to help you with the easiest way. And it's the exact path that I took when I first got started. It's the exact path that I recommend and I mentor other people through. And I truly believe it's the path of least resistance. If you will just do what I'm sharing with you to do today, right, you can break into your first dollars online. This is exactly how I made my first sale online. It's exactly how I made my first 28 sales in my first 30 days online. It's how I started to be. It's how I started to have four-figure months while I was working full-time as a nurse. It's how I achieved so many milestones during my very first months and even full year in business. And I'm telling you, like, this path just does not fail. So make sure you do have a pen, you do have something to take notes with, because again, if you follow this, you can decide to make success online very, very real for yourself. So the title says your first $10,000 online, the easiest way to start. My idea around this live stream, like the big idea I had when I went into putting together all of these notes in this framework, was literally thinking about the person that wants to learn how to make money online and they want to make money in the make money online space. Let me know if that is you. I know it's like beautiful out there on this Saturday for many places, right? So I might not catch as many people live, but if you're live out there, like, I really hope that you're able to feel the energy, feel the vibe, and that this is really able to help you. And if you're able to chime in live, fantastic. If not, I'm just going to riff. I'm going to lay down the knowledge and I'm going to help you in a really big way, whether you're watching it live or whether you're watching the replay. All right. So my idea was, I remember, and I'll tell you where this is coming from, is I remember when I came online in 2007, prior to coming online and getting started on August 26th of 2007, meaning like that was when I kicked off my business. That's when I started creating content. I think that's the day I bought my first product to learn from, and that's when my journey began. It might have been the first day I got my sale. I don't remember what it was, but I know August 26th was the day. But months prior to that, when I was online searching, right, I was all over different forums and I was looking for answers. And all I was looking for was like some kind of sign that I could learn how to make money online. I didn't have any definitive idea or any definitive plan. I didn't have a direction. I just wanted to learn, because at that time, I wanna like paint a picture, because I think if you can see yourself in how all of this like transpired for myself, you'll understand why this plan worked for me and how you likely are more like me than you probably understand. And that's why I know that if you understand this and you decide to work this, it can work for you as well. So I was working full-time as a nurse, but prior to that, for many years, I was struggling out there in MLM and network marketing, direct sales. Direct sales is where I made the most amount of money prior to coming online. I had entertained so many different ways of making money online, making money from home, including Avon. I was slanging Avon books, and I was making a little bit of money doing that. I never didn't make money. I always made a little bit of money, but it was never anything where I was like, I found my thing. Right. And so when I came online in 2007, it was after moving from California to Florida, right, getting my nursing license, working as a nurse for a little bit of time, and that itch began to come back, that entrepreneurial itch. All I knew is that after entertaining a couple of MLM network marketing opportunities and going to meetings and trying to do direct sales again in this area, I was like, no, that's not the direction I wanted. And so I came online trying to find a way to learn how to make money online and how to have a business that I can really run from the comfort of my home, right? And so it wasn't as commonplace as it is today. And so I spent a great deal of time researching and looking and opting in and following people and reading posts and just all over the place trying to learn. And one day, one post on the Work at Home Mom forum led me to a MySpace profile. And then MySpace profile led me over to YouTube. And that's when it all began to make sense for me. That's when I felt like I found my path. And so I started plugging into those YouTube videos, just watching them. And I was so confident that I could do what I saw other people doing. And so shortly after that, I happened to find a banner, right, that talked about this business. And I was like, well, this sounds like something that I could invest in. And it sounded like something that would be worth my time to learn more about. So I clicked on the banner. Remember the times that we were in, like banners were all over the place. People were blindly trusting banners and sales pages, right? Because we didn't have a lot of this then. And so when I clicked on that banner, right, I remember that night, it was late at night. And I remember thinking, okay, well, this is a decision that I can make, right? It's not going to take a lot of my money, right? I don't have to run it by my husband first. Like I can make this small investment. I made the investment into that digital product, that little opportunity, right? Began to read through it immediately. And again, all I could think to myself was, oh my gosh, more people need this. There's got to be more people out there just like me, right, that want to learn how to make money online, that might be stuck like I was in MLM and network marketing. And maybe that's the only way they knew how to make money and they need this. And so I remember all the people I saw on YouTube and I said, I'm going to kick off my journey. I'm going to get on YouTube and I'm going to start just sharing this book. I'm going to let people know where I am right now, where I'm going, and how this book is going to help me, create a new way of life for me. And that's essentially like, it's exactly how my journey kicked off. And so I'm going to break down the blueprint that I followed, right? And it wasn't a blueprint at that time. They were just things that felt right for me to do. I didn't have a true blueprint. All right. I just did things that felt right for me to do. And those things led me into making sales and making money fairly quickly inside of my business. And then over the years, as I've taught that framework and this methodology to other people have followed it. Even people I mentored right back in 2007 and 2008 and 2009, right, have gone on, to create their own unique levels of success. Right? 6 figures. Some have actually out-earned me, right, over the years in various things. Some have gone their own different paths, right, from what we learned initially together in those early years. But I'm telling you, like, this is the path that absolutely works if you will decide to work it. So my mindset, my big idea behind today's call is I was someone that had no idea what I wanted outside of a way to make money online 100% from home. And when I discovered it, right, this became my niche. This became my something. This became the thing where I was like, you know what? I want to become an ambassador. I loved this idea. I loved this. I didn't even know it was a niche at the time, right? Like I just knew that I loved the idea of making money online by helping other people that also wanted to learn this stuff as well, right? So at that time, I didn't know anything about developing skills or having skills or, figuring out a niche and figuring out your passion and all those things. Those things did come later, right? But still, everything for me always came back to the fact of I love this space. I love what it is that I do. And so my idea is I would really love to inspire more people that for one reason or another, like you feel like, you know what, I not only want to learn and or get off the struggle bus of making money online and being a digital marketer, right? But I would love to be an inspiration and I would love to make money by helping other people who want to learn how to make money. Most people get it entirely wrong, which is why so many fail out there. But I'm telling you, I do have the formula and I'm going to help you with that today. All right. So let me know if you're excited. Like, let me know if you're here for it. Hello, Julie, and hello, Veronica. Welcome, guys. So number one, the big thing with all of this, the reason why I'm like, Steph, you've got to start teaching this more and talking more deliberately about this whole idea of making money and building a business around helping other people that want to learn this. First off, when I go back, I wouldn't be where I am today if there weren't leaders that went before me that had made money online, found a way, and then went out there with a desire, right, to help other people and teach other people. I wouldn't be where I am today if I didn't have leaders whose businesses were to help people learn how to make money online. Think about that for a second. So for a fact, this industry needs more really, really good people with good hearts and sincere desires behind this journey, both for themselves, right? And also knowing that the more people you help, right? So like the more Veronicas in this example that I get to help, right, that have a desire to learn how to make money online, the more Veronicas I can help, the more money I'm going to naturally make. So for me, what I do is a complete win-win. And those are the people I really do want to inspire. And this industry definitely needs more good-hearted people like that. So there's a huge market, right, for doing this. And that's why I am so proud to be a leader within this space. The market is huge. Right? Every single day, more and more people come online wanting to learn. More and more people search and continue to search and consume more content. More people buy digital products and invest in opportunities, right? Every single day. Why? Because they have a desire to learn how to make money online, right? So many people are out there trying to get their piece of this digital money, right? This digital wave that is right in front of us. So many people every single day. And so many people get it wrong, right? So many people get it wrong. So we need a handful of people, right, that have a grasp over this, that are willing, right, to help other people get started. And believe it or not, even if you have not made your first dollar online, even if you're just getting started, or you may be someone that's been on the struggle bus, but your desire hasn't changed, you can go out there and begin to impact other people and begin making money, helping other people who want to learn how to make money online too. It's what I did my first 30 days, right? So again, please let go of the misconception that you have to have made a bunch of money or any money at all prior to inspiring another person, right, that's looking for a way to get started in this space. I really want to make this clear for you guys today. All right, so I'm going to break down, right, what this market entails, this make money online market. I'm going to break down what it entails, right, and how to get started. Again, specifically, if you've never made money online and you feel like it might be a really, really hard space for you. And here's the thing, with all of the people that I get to mentor and all the people that I get to be in contact with, you would be amazed how it's not just this industry where people are confused. People have passion and expertise in so many other markets, and they're just as confused in terms of how to take what it is that they know and get out there and begin helping other people and making money, right, from that knowledge. Some people think they don't have enough experience. Some people think they haven't made enough money or had enough success doing that thing, whatever it is. Some people out there don't think they've lost all the weight, right? So trust me, there are people out there that have lost weight, but because they're not at their goal weight and they feel like they look a certain way, they feel like they're not qualified to coach or to help other people that want to lose weight, right? That's not the case at all. And again, today, whether you're here because you want to make money online by helping other people, or whether you have a passion in a different industry or different niche and you're feeling unqualified, I truly believe what I'm going to share today is going to help you realize that there are no qualifications. Please write this down. The biggest qualification is the desire to want to help people. And no matter what day or where you are, this applies. If you want to help people, begin helping people. There's no qualification. If you know a thing and you want to begin helping someone in that thing, begin helping them. There's no qualification on having to sell them something. If you have the desire to want to help people, the money's going to follow. So helping initially just might be, let me just start documenting my weight loss journey online. This is just an example, right? Because believe it or not, you'll quickly realize how qualified you are to help other people that have not achieved the level of weight loss that you've achieved. So if you can just always adapt the mind of, I want to help people, right? So I'm just going to help them. And as I break things down, you're going to realize why all of this is so true. And you're going to realize how much, if you've been following me, right? Or you might be newer to my world, how I do walk the walk. You're going to see my business in all of this that I break down for you guys today. All right. So you guys, this industry is massive. Okay. The quote unquote, make money online industry, just 3 stats, right? I think will set your world on fire. Number 1, digital marketing. All right. By 2026, it's predicted to be a $786 billion a year industry. Okay. E-learning. Okay. So you know what e-learning is. It's everyone coming online, purchasing things that they can learn from online, not going to traditional schools, but buying ebooks and courses, right? Consuming their education via the internet, right? By 2030, we're talking about a $1 trillion industry in revenue. $1 trillion by 2030. That means we don't sit back and wait for 2030. It means we began to set ourselves up now. Again, we began to make way right now. It should let you know, again, this wave is already happening. Okay. And then the third stat, digital products. According to Forbes, the digital goods market is expected to grow from 54 billion to 74 billion by 2025. Y'all, that's just next year. Digital goods and services are also becoming a larger part of consumers. Y'all get excited right here. Get ready to get excited. Digital goods and services are also becoming a larger part of consumers' discretionary spending, representing an estimated 2.9% of their total wallet. Y'all, digital goods are now becoming a larger part of consumers' discretionary spending. They are actually putting money aside, right, to spend on digital goods. But it makes sense. If people want to learn things, and we know the e-learning space constantly is growing and evolving, it means that as people want to learn things, right, learning how to make money online, learning how to market, learning how to run ads, desiring to lose weight, wanting to learn how to fix their credit, all the things that people could want to learn how to do, they're setting aside money to actually buy digital goods, right, to help them in learning. You guys, and it represents an estimated 2.9% of their total wallet. You guys, that's huge. Do you see when I tell you your customers are already there? Our customers are already out there. You work this framework, and I'm telling you, right? You're going to put yourself in the wave. You're going to put yourself on the wave. All right. You're going to get yourself off the sand, and you're going to get in the water, and you're going to begin riding this wave. You can't help but not ride it, right? If you decide to follow the steps. All right. So the big idea, again, around all this, that so many just don't get started right. And that's where I know I'm supposed to be, is here to help those that are ready to learn this right, that are ready. Again, they're me in 2007. They're here for the information. They're ready to take action. Right? Like they know they want to make this their new way of life. They know they want to ride this wave, just like Veronica says, right? I'm here for this wave. They know it. All right. So grab your pen and your paper. If you haven't already been taking notes just on those things alone, y'all always wonder, right? Where do I create content from? Where I just gave you a bunch of content just from the stats alone that you could be using out there to inspire and empower other people that just don't know what a movement we're in right now. Create a movement in your own business by hipping people on to what's going on out there, what they're missing out on, right? And I'm telling you, your business will change. You want to help people, just begin helping people. All right. So number one, okay, now we're going to kick off with the steps. Number one, decide that you really want to learn how to earn online. Decide to be a student of this space. So if you're someone where you want to make money by helping other people make money online, get their start online, right? You yourself have to make up your mind that you really want to learn how to make money online. That you are going to be a student of this space, a student of this industry, a student of digital marketing, a student of e-learning, a student of digital products, right? A student of the business of online business. All right? We'll talk about this towards the end, but I want you to know that my Digital Profits U community, right? We have the training and the mentorship, right? To help you become a student, to help you learn the game of making money online, right? To help you start playing chess with this and stop playing checkers. We have everything in place to help you learn the business of online business as well as become a student where you'll be inundated with all the information you need, right, to be a true student. You guys, the greatest leaders are synonymous with what they do. Write that down. I threw this in there literally today, like I was getting ready, bebopping around, and this idea came to me. Oftentimes people will say stuff like your content seems so effortless, right? How do you just create content? How do you just get out there stuff? How do you riff for 90 minutes? Because literally, not only am I a student of this industry, right? But making money online, all this online business stuff, digital marketing, like all the stuff you hear me talk about, it's synonymous with who I am. It's almost like I don't have a choice with how I build my business, because this is what I'm going to be talking about every single day, one way or another. Right? And so the idea that I want to set myself up to learn how to make money online, but you don't become a student and you never become synonymous with it, it makes it very, very difficult to be that prolific voice, to create at a prolific level when it comes to your content and when it comes to your marketing, and to even be believable. And believe it or not, that's what more people than ever are looking at right now, right? Are you believable? Can I trust you? Do I feel like you walk the walk? Can I tell that you walk the walk? Right? People are moving beyond just topic rich information. They're not just buying the topic, they're buying the person that's actually selling it to them. Right? Really, really important. All right. And so you want to become, again, synonymous with the thing. So it's like, if someone runs across me, I want them to say, oh my God, that's that lady that talks about making money online. That's that lady that sells that course about making money online. That's that lady that's always doing videos and going live, and she's always educating people about making money online, right? When you can jump into that space, nothing about what you do will feel like it's hard, right? Again, because it's just how you are. It's just who you are. And again, that could be said of any industry. Right? So if I was deciding that I had lost a bunch of weight and I want to get online, I want to start inspiring and empowering other women that might look like me, feel like me, lost like me, began to lose their first few pounds. Right now, like that's going to be synonymous with who I am. I'm likely only going to create that kind of business because if I could talk about losing weight and all things around losing weight every single day, I would do it. Right? So while I have a lot of passions, I have a lot of interests, they're not synonymous with me. Like I wouldn't go out there and just talk about them every single day. I don't wake up wanting to talk about it. I don't get ideas around, right? Like those things every single day. They're just passions and things that I have, but I wouldn't build a business around them because it would likely be a lot harder for me. It's not that I could not, right? But I would have to be like, I would have to really go out of my way to be that person or to be that marketer, right? Versus where this comes easy. So when you become synonymous, when you become like the student of this space, quitting is not an option, right? Because this is what you're true with. Like, I don't fathom quitting. I don't fathom having a bad month or having a bad day or having a bad week and not doing a video. I don't fathom not going live. Like I was having a conversation with Veronica when I took the week off, right? To go the 4th of July week. Went to my mother-in-law's, right? Had a great time. It was great to relax and detox. And Veronica, she said, I really hope you're enjoying your time. And I said, I am. And then towards the end, when I told her I was headed home, right? I said, we had a great time. However, it's like, I'm ready to get back, right? To like my work. And when I say my work, it's not a job. It's, I was eager to get back to like what I love talking about. I love looking forward to doing videos. I love looking forward to going live. I love looking forward to sending my emails. Like I love turning my ideas and my passion for making money online and helping other people. I love turning that into content, right? To help other people. This is my work, not a job, very different. It's my work, right? And so I believe that you'll make more money, right? Number one, when you decide that you're going to be a true student. And like, again, this is just what you do because you will naturally begin to attract more people, all right? Again, they can't shake you because your passion for what you do, right? It begins to really, really speak to them, inspire them, call them in, all of those things. All right. Again, it's almost like I can't get off of number one, but for me, day number one, this was my case, right? I knew that moving forward, not only was I going to be a student of making money online, and what did I tell myself? For those of y'all that know me, this is going to be my new way of life. I'm making this my new way of life. Like I knew that from that very first digital product that I bought that I wanted to engage myself. Y'all, that is exactly why people started looking at me as a mentor within my first 30, 60 days. That's why I started doing conference calls within my first few months of being online. That's why I just naturally started building a community. Right? Because it wasn't about selling something to make money. Like it literally was about wanting to inspire, empower, and even teach other people. What I was discovering And then when I started winning, I started teaching people all of those things, video marketing, how to build funnels, like everything that I was learning about making money online that was helping me, I began to turn around. And as soon as I learned it and applied it, and it began to work for me, I started teaching other people those things as well. That comes hard for someone when you're only here to make a quick buck. You're only here to get to 10,000. You're only here for very, very, very selfish reasons and motivations. Making money is not selfish, right? But again, when you're just trying to do something to make money, that's when you will struggle with all of the work that's required to help you make money. I hope this is making sense. All right. And again, I go back to day number 1, and I think anyone that knows me, they'll tell you, like, I just became like make money online. I loved everything about it. I just constantly wanted to learn it. And when I was the person that when I learned something, I quickly wanted to turn around and like tell people, look what I learned. It didn't matter that I hadn't made a boatload of money. It didn't matter that, I don't know. It didn't matter that I wasn't qualified. When I became excited, it was like it's like if I was going to have a conversation with you, right? And you're like, well, Steph, what did you do this week? Oh my gosh, I learned this new marketing strategy, right? And this ... I can't wait to put this into practice. And this is where I see it taking my business. That's always been me, right? Learning and then just turning right back around, applying it to my business, and then wanting to inspire other people by what I learned, what's happening, right? Where I know it's going to take me. And guess what? People always buy from me, right? Why? Because they're like, I can trust what she's saying, because what she's saying is never about too good to be true, right? Like she's always sharing like from her genuine excitement, and you can tell that she really wants to help people and just doesn't know. That's what people began to say about me really early in my journey. I could tell you really want to help people. You're so inspiring. You're so empowering. That was coming off again, because I was so sincere in my content. And as a natural byproduct, right, I made those early sales in my business because of that. All right. I hope that has helped you a ton just with that alone. So many people are not willing, right, to learn themselves, right? Like you wonder if you're on the struggle bus, like you wonder, I have all of these ebooks, I have this stand store, I have all of these things I've done, right? But I can't figure out why people aren't buying from me. Are they sensing the fact that, like, have you been someone that's just been trying to go out there and just kind of like, I don't know, be amongst the people, free 99 your way to everything? Like you really haven't engulfed yourself in the industry. You're just doing enough to learn something to help you do something, but you don't have a true passion around it. Believe it or not, that shows in what it is that you do in more ways that you can imagine. And if you're not making money, like that right there that's a result. That's an outcome of the fact that it's showing, right? I'm telling you, change things up, things will change for you. All right. Number two. Okay. These are the steps, y'all. You follow them, your business will change. Number 2, once you learn, okay. So once you begin to learn, decide on an initial path for yourself. All right. So 1, you can decide to resell our trade. So let's just say you decide, you know what, this is the best place for me to learn digital marketing, to learn the business of online business, to have a mentor every single week to help me, right? Like this is the best thing for me. Let's say you come in, you begin to learn. Number 1, you can decide to sell our training and our community as your own, right? And keep all the money every single time you sell the training, right? Share our community with other people, right? You make 100% of the money. That's one way. Now that's the way I started. That's how I got started so fast, is I didn't have to figure out what I was going to sell. How am I going to create it? Like vetting products, vetting vendors. I didn't have to try to figure out like where my expertise lied. I love this stuff. Like I love what I'm learning. I want to get out there and help other people. Other people need this. And so that's the way that I decided to ride for myself. That's the vehicle I decided to get in. That's one way. The second way is that you can use the knowledge to help you pursue another make money online path, right? So you might already have another path in the make money online space that you want to pursue. You can use the information, right, to either help you create digital products, create an offer, sell something you might already be involved in, right? And to begin helping people in that way, right? Or you can even use the information, right, for a non-make money online path, right? But can you see how even if you're in a different niche, that what I'm telling you applies? Because again, if you want to be a weight loss coach, but you're not synonymous, right, with weight loss, health and wellness, like all things around that, you're going to be a hard sell. if you want to be, someone that's all about helping people with their credit, but you're not synonymous with credit, like you don't wake up wanting to talk about credit, right? And all the benefits and all, then likely you're going to struggle, right? And so you've got to be a student of whatever the space is that you want to go make money. And it's just going to be the easiest for you. All right. It really, really is. And you'll see as we go through this, why that's so. All right. But you want to decide. So either path, like you just want to decide. And see, for me, when I got started, check this out. I got started selling that first digital product, right? Made 28 sales my first 30 days, continued to make sales almost every day. I was popping sales, right? From that initial digital product, right? Built a community, began to teach other people, like things just spawned off of my passion for wanting to share that thing with other people, right? About 90, 120 days into our journey, I say our because I had a business partner at the time that I picked up. We decided we wanted to jump on board with another opportunity. Again, all we had to do was invest, and then we could resell it and keep all of the money, right? We invested, we brought it to our community, and then that's when we started experiencing 4-figure months, right? And so like my path when I first got started, it was always investing into things that I could resell to make money. I didn't create my own digital products. I didn't do MLM and network marketing. I was just so turned on by the idea that you can invest into things and sell them, right, for 100% profits, right? To me, it was just so easy, and it's how I made money fast. But can you see, even in that, I found a path that resonated with me. And even though these steps weren't outlined, I didn't know they were steps. I was following a path. I didn't even know. Right. But it's like I kept taking the path of least resistance, right? When something felt good for me and good to me, and I knew other people could benefit from it or other people would get excited around it, right? I would get myself involved with it. Then I would launch it to my list, launch it to my community that I was building. Clearly, when I first got started, I didn't have any of those things. So my first 28 sales online were from brand new people that were discovering me from YouTube, right? But you see, like that desire to constantly, right, be in this space, learning, growing, and sharing was always for me. All right. So once you begin to learn, you want to pick a path, pick an initial path. All right. It's just going to make it the easiest. All right. Number three, pick a target market of people within the make money online space, or whatever your chosen niche is going to be. All right. So I'm going to give you some examples. All right. The reason this is so important. So let's say we're talking about making money online, because maybe you're like, Steph, I'm so much like you. This is what I want to do. Right. Yes, it is the make money online niche. And literally, like anyone that wants to make money online is suitable for, the course that I sell, as well as my community, and anyone can resell. Like anyone typically is suitable for it. However, all right, you want to pick a targeted market in that niche, because in the later steps, when you start putting yourself out there and creating content, you want people to hear what you're sharing and for them to know that they have found the right person to buy from. It's so important you understand. Again, like I said earlier, people are not out there shopping the topic. They start off shopping the topic until they find their person. And now it's that person that they end up buying into. Please understand that. People do start off with the topic, right? Veronica didn't know your girl Steph Perez existed when she started off searching for the topic of making money online. But when she discovered me, I think I became her person, right? So then what I was selling was good for Veronica. She wasn't looking for something specific. She was looking for the topic. But when she found the person, what I was selling was right up her alley, period, because she bought me. All right. So in the make money online niche, you want people, right, to know that you're talking to them. So here are some examples. All right. Baby boomers could be a targeted market in the make money online niche. All right. And again, if you're in a different niche, use that for that niche as well. Use this. It's all the same. All right. It's all the same. All right. Gen Xers, right? Or midlifers when it comes to making money online. Right? Jobbers. When I say jobbers, that was me when I first got started. Right? I was working full time as a nurse, and that was my story. That's what I spoke to and how I wanted to break free, right? That I saw myself one day not working as a nurse and being my own boss and being my own entrepreneur, right? And so maybe jobbers, because if that's who you are, you likely can speak to those aspirations And so other jobbers or people that are working, careers, they could hear maybe your desperation and your cry and your plead for like, I got to get this going. And I'm so glad I got this course, or I'm so glad I bought this because I see this as being the thing that's going to have me free in the next year. So you see what I'm saying? Why it's so important to know like who you're talking to in that niche, right? Or how about beginners or those on the struggle bus? So as you guys can tell, that is now the niche I talk to, right? Because I've broken free. I've set myself up. I know how to do this. I have the frameworks. I have the steps. I have the resources. And I could help people that want to level up their business. But for me, what I realized is that there were so many people out there getting started on the struggle bus that don't have good, solid information nor mentorship. And when I discovered this course, I was like, oh, this is the perfect thing to sell. And these are the perfect people to sell it to. So my targeted market in my make money online niche is beginners or those that have been on the struggle bus. All right. How about retirees, right? Maybe you are a retiree yourself and you've come to this space to learn how to make money online. Do you not think that whatever struggles you might be going through or what led you here, there's some other retirees, right, that are going through the same thing? Who do you think they would trust more, right? Like all of this craziness here, right? And don't get me wrong, retirees do trust me, right? But do you think if they came across you as a retiree and you were like, I thought it was going to take me forever to get my funnel up, or, oh my gosh, I did not think that I could learn how to create a stitch of content. It's not the fact that we're doing the same things. You speak a different language. I don't speak the language of a retiree, right? But someone that is a retiree and knows all the woes and all the things that come with being a retiree and learning this space, right? Imagine how they would feel knowing that they could inspire another retiree who is out there searching but doesn't think they could do this. They're likely going to trust another retiree that says, I didn't think I could do this, but this course or this thing I sell, right? It taught me everything step by step, and I was able to learn it. Like, check my website out. You'll see I built that baby from scratch with the help of this course. Like, do you see how it's just not hard? When you know who you're talking to, you might be that person yourself, right? And you are in this thing, like you are a student of this thing, and you have passion around it. I'm creating the content for all of these individual things, y'all, and I'm not even all of these things. But do you see how, again, marketing is marketing, and when you know how to talk to the people you want to serve, not only will they find you, but then they will start listening to you. And it's always the people that listen to you that will be the ones that buy from you. I hope you wrote that down. That is your only job, is to create a business where when people are trying to find something, they discover you, and then you become the person they want to listen to. Because if they will listen to you, they will eventually buy from you. All right. How about struggling affiliates? All right. Affiliate marketers, notorious strugglers out there. Why? Because it attracts people that are trying to get started for next to nothing. So they'll go out there and they'll learn affiliate marketing. They'll learn how to get a free link, right? And they think they're learning marketing, but they're not. They're not, right? And so like in this instance, you might have been a struggling affiliate marketer. You come in, you like using this course as an example, you start learning this course and you're like my boy, Ken. No wonder I've been struggling. I didn't know I had to do all these things. I was doing all these things wrong. So now you as a struggling affiliate marketer begin to get your act together because of what you're learning. And now you can go out there and speak to other struggling affiliate marketers and be like, you know what? I know, I hear you. I know. You thought all you had to do was grab a link, boo-boo. I know. And you thought the product would sell itself. I know. You thought that sales page, right, that person spent $5,000 on was going to do the selling for you. Like, I know. I thought the same thing. But what I realized is, baby, we still sell the product. We still sell the product. We just don't have to create it. And guess what? In order to sell the product, there are things you got to know to help you get set up. What struggling affiliate marketer would not hear you if that was you? What struggling affiliate marketer would not resonate, would not relate, could not hear you? They'd be like, wait a second, that's exactly what I thought. Like, I thought it was going to be a ton easier. Well, this person is saying they were struggling, but now they've gotten hipped on to what works. Yeah, I think I should probably invest in what they invested in so I can stop struggling. Are you guys hearing the commonality here? Are you hearing the common ground of why people buy? They don't buy because I'm telling you, you can make a boatload of money with this. You can go get rich with this. That's not why people buy. People buy because I say I was able to refine my digital marketing skills and I pivoted my business from a broke coach business model that was no longer serving me. And I was able to refine my skills and learn some things and level up my digital marketing. And this is what it got me. So people that identify with that and or that have been out there struggling or getting started, they hear the fact that they've got to learn these things, right? They hear the fact that, wow, this is going to help me. They hear the fact that me making money the way that I do is just a byproduct of learning these things. Okay. How about people that are looking to switch industries, right? Do you see how, when you know who you're talking to within the Make Money Online niche in this example, how they'll just begin to hear you so much more clearly and how you become their person? Y'all, I'm gonna give you a big tip right here. This is why I tell people, yeah, like our Digital Profits U community, right? Digital Profits U stands for Digital Profits University because that's what it is, right? That's exactly what it is. Okay. We sell the core roadmap course. Okay. The course that was sold in the roadmap 3.0. Okay. We sell it within our community. But if I made it my job to go out there and only sell it as the roadmap 3.0, I'm bonus right here for y'all that are really listening. There's more people that don't know the roadmap is a thing, that's struggling with making money online, that want to learn how to make money online, that are in a lot of these targeted markets that I just talked about. And if you can become their person, they will buy the course from you and become a part of the community without even knowing they're buying the roadmap. Because there's less people that are out there that know anything about the roadmap. There's way less people. There's way more people that are struggling in all of these different areas that simply need the solution that this course offers. You guys, that's how we make money. This right here, that's how those of us that are doing better than a lot of people are making money. It's because we've understood that distinction. The majority of my customers didn't even know the course by name. Why? Because they saw me as their person that was going to help them on this journey. And they bought the person. They bought the person. You want to make your first $10,000 online, you got to become people's person. Okay? Y'all, when I was brand new, same thing. Okay, let's take it back to first day. My first 30 days, I was nobody. I didn't know nothing. I just had a course I was learning from. People didn't buy what I was selling. They bought my enthusiasm behind what I was selling. I didn't sell it by name. I sold it by solution. I sold it by what they would get from it, right? I sold it by my excitement around it. And people that dug that and wanted that and were curious about it bought the thing. I hope this is helping you guys, all right? And you guys, like, this is like the first step of attraction marketing. So while you don't have to do this, right? Like, you don't have to speak to people in a certain way or speak to a specific group of people. But all I'm telling you is that attraction marketing is a huge part of making money online with content. It's a huge part of social media marketing, content marketing, like all the things that we engage in on a daily basis, that you're a part of attraction marketing, whether you know it or not, or whether you like it or not. You watch what you watch because of attraction, one way or another, right? People follow me, subscribe to me, join my email list, want to join my live streams, buy from me because of attraction, whether they know it or not, right? That is what is happening. So when you can become aware that attraction marketing is the culprit of all of this, you can begin leveraging it inside of your business, no matter what platform you choose. We'll talk about that in a moment. All right. Number four. All right. Did I skip ahead? No, I didn't. Okay. Number 4. Decide on the problem you want to solve for them. All right. So again, we know in this example, make money online niche, right? We're going to choose a targeted market, right? So baby boomers, Gen Xers, midlifers, people that are struggling, people that are new, right? Make money online, targeted market. Now we got to say, okay, this is the problem that I solve for them, right? So for me, helping the newer person or the struggling person, I realize they don't know how to friggin' market. They might have vehicles for making money, but they're not making money, right? Because they don't know how to market. They don't know these digital marketing skills. They don't know the rules of making money online, right? So that's the problem that I solve. I hook them up with the information. I hook them up with the training, right? I fill in the holes and the gaps so they realize, oh, it's not just about having something to sell. I need to learn how to sell. I need to learn how to get set up. That's the problem I solve. All right. So you want to recognize, you want to be able to say, right, this is who I help and this is how I help them. All right. So a couple of examples. All right. You could be helping the people in your niche, right, with getting set up. That's me. You could help them learn a platform. There are many people out there that specialize in Canva, and they make tons of money by selling Canva blueprints and Canva training. There are people that make a lot of money specializing in Instagram training, Pinterest training, Facebook training, ads training, right? So you can decide, you know what? I love the make money online niche, but I know people that want to run ads, they're losing their shirts because they haven't learned what I've learned about running ads. I want to go be their hero. I'm going to go talk to the people that are in the make money online space that want to learn how they can start running ads for $5 a day or whatever your framework or strategy might be. All right. Or learning how to brand, learning how to market, right? Helping with affiliate marketing, helping them with the tools, the training, the resources that they need. That's a part of what I do as well, right? Or learning a way of doing something like drop shipping or setting up a Shopify store or selling on Amazon. See what I'm saying? So while the make money online space is very vast, right? Yes, we're going to choose a targeted market, but now we want to basically say, well, what do I want? How do I want to help them? My space has always been teaching people that want to learn how to make money online. Even when I was selling janky biz ops, the way I sold them is, again, I was the mentor that taught them how to make money online with the janky biz ops. That's why people bought from me. They bought from me because of my way of training, my way of mentoring, my way of breaking things down, my way of getting people to understand what has to happen in order to make money, right? So that's always been my thing, all right? So you want to now establish what's the problem, all right? So again, even back when I was first getting started, the path of least resistance was always sharing what I was learning and sharing my results with other people, right? Because I was willing to teach them how I got those results, right? That's why I've always made money. That's why I made money when I was brand new, is because I wasn't trying to figure out how to sell people. I'm going to drop it again, you guys. I was trying to figure out how to help people and teach people, right? And so I got the results for myself by being helpful, right? And when I got the results for myself, I got to leverage the results and help people in a bigger way. Because once I had the results, now people wanted to know, well, how did you get those results as a brand new person, right? That wasn't building an email list, that didn't have an email list, that didn't have an audience. They trusted me, right? And then I taught them how I got those results. It's like I say, what does Grant Cardone say, right? Attention is everything, right? Attention, I think even Gary Vee says it, right? Attention is like the greatest asset in our business. Right? Your job every day is to get more attention. The more attention you get, the more money you make. The more money you make, the more attention comes back to you. It's a continuous cycle. It'll work for you. So come from a place of wanting to help people, right? And the money will come. So you got to know how you actually help people. Please, in the make money online space, stop selling people money. Stop selling people the fact of, oh, this creates, $900 a day. Well, I get that you'll get people like that. But it's not helping people. If they're not learning how, they don't know how. Believe it or not, there's way more people out there, right, that want to know how to do a thing. How do I get started? Right? Like, what does it take to make money online? What does it take to make my first dollar? Right? How do I get a website set up? Is someone going to help me set up a website? Is someone going to help me build a list? People keep talking about having a list. How do I get a list? Do you see what I'm saying? So you got to know the real problem is not making money online. The real problem is something else. So you got to figure out what that problem is for that targeted market that you want to sell to, right? Number 5, decide what you will sell them. All right, decide what you will sell them. So again, going back to my very first days online, that first digital product that I bought, remember what I said? I saw myself in it, in the fact that, wow, Like now I know how to bust out of the network marketing rat race and how to get started making money online. And all I could think was, oh my gosh, there's so many people out there that need this information. So of course I sold them what I was learning from. Of course I sold it to them, right? Because it made sense for the people that I was like, oh my gosh, they need this. All right. So again, once you begin going through the training is going to, and here's the thing, the training is going to help you with everything I already talked about. It's going to help you understand niching, understand choosing your target market, understand solving a problem for them. You guys, one of the reasons why the course is such a big deal is because you don't know what you don't know. And so trying to sit on the outside and figure these things out without context, without story, without instruction, and it's really, really hard. What happens to you as you begin to go through the lessons, you take in the information, but you're not taking it in just to learn. You begin to formulate your own ideas around the information, right? Like ideas come to you in terms of how you want to use the information, right? When it comes to picking all these things, it helps you formulate and work through all of these things, right? Like that's the beauty of it. It's not just about teaching. It inspires what you've got to do. It inspires your next steps. It inspires you to understand how to navigate all of this and put it all in its place. All right. So when you go through the training, right, you have a couple of options and you're going to be thinking about these things as you're going through it. You can decide, you know what, like I was on day number 1. Oh my gosh, people need this. You might be going through it. And if you're on the struggle bus, you might be thinking, oh my gosh, I've been failing all this time because I didn't know all this stuff. Oh my gosh, so many people out there need this. Believe it or not, that whole attitude of, oh my gosh, so many people need this can make you a ton of money. If you go out there and decide to share that. It's not about being an expert. It's not about making a bunch of money before you can go out there. It's the whole idea that you had the idea, oh my gosh, so many people need this. And now I know why I was failing. You go out there and share that. Other people that are out there failing are going to receive and hear your message. They're going to trust you and they'll buy from you, right? Because again, you're being so authentic about the fact I'm so glad I bought this because I would still be failing if I didn't buy this. All right. So the first thing you can decide to sell them is, right, the roadmap, as well as a digital profits you community, right? And give other people the gift, right, of the information, of the training, as well as a community that's there to mentor them every single week. All right. Or something else, right? You might be inspired to create your own course, to create your own workshop, to create your own digital guide, to create your own ebooks, to create your own whatever, your own PDFs, whatever, right? To do your own coaching, to maybe do power calls, right? But you got to figure out what it is you're going to sell them, right? And what you're selling them is only to help them solve that problem. So now you're never selling the thing, you're always selling the solution. All right. So you've got to know what it is that you're selling them. Do you see why? Like, again, in the make money online space, why these kind of opportunities are so amazing, because you get to learn and then you can turn right back around and begin helping other people that want to learn how to make money online as well, because you have the answers. You're not just selling the money making vehicle. You're not just selling, a $500 a day solution. You're selling how to make $500 a day, or how to make $1,000 a day, or how to make $100 a day, or how to make, $10,000 a month, or how to get to your first, how to, afford your retirement, whatever. You see what I'm saying, right? How to become job optional. You're selling them the how. Again, that's why I was able to be so successful when I first got started, is I was selling, wow, like I found a way to never have to do MLM and network marketing the hard way, bugging family and friends. I found a way to do attraction marketing. I found a way to use the internet. I found a way to make money through digital stuff. And so people that were out there struggling with MLM and network marketing could hear me in my content. Of course, they wanted to buy from me. Why? Because I had the solution to help them learn how to do the exact same thing. I hope this is helping you guys. All right. And the next thing you do, okay, is you want to create an automated system around that product. All right. So we're talking about your first $10,000 online. The reason why the automated system is a must is because your automated system will help you build your email list. Your email list is another way, it's another catalyst to make money. All right. Not everyone's going to buy from you from your content. Okay. Some people will, but a larger percentage will buy from you after being on your email list. So your first $10,000, your first $20,000, maybe even your first sale, right, will come faster, right, by actually leveraging the amount of people that you have to talk to on any given day. All right. And so you want to make sure you're creating an automated system for two reasons: to sell whatever your product is in an automated fashion, 24/7, 365, without you living in DMs, without you having to be on the phone, without you having to speak to people, right, to sell your thing. You want your automated system to sell it for you. And then you also want your automated system to follow up and build deeper know, like, and trust, and stay in contact with those that might not have bought from you initially, right? Way more money will come from your email list, all right? It's one of the very first things I learned when I came online. So when I made those initial 28 sales in my first 30 days, I was sending everyone directly to the sales page of that product I was selling. And then the person that would become my business partner came along and said, Steph, like, that's so amazing what you've been able to do. However, I realized you're not building an email list. And I was like, what do you mean? And she broke down, again, what an automated system was, why I wanted to have it. She said, that's great, you made all those sales, but what happens to the people that went to your website and for one reason or another, they didn't buy, forgot to buy, something called them away? And I was like, oh, snap, you're right. So the exciting picture was 28 people did decide to buy from me. But can you imagine how many people went to the website and didn't buy? Tons more than 28, right? Because again, we know it's a law of large numbers, right? So I saw the picture immediately. I'm like, oh my gosh, like, I'm missing out on people I can't follow up with. So what was my next order of business? That next week, I learned what a capture page was. I learned what a funnel was. I learned what an autoresponder was. And I learned how to get all those things set up from scratch. In our course, you don't have to do that. We teach you all that. You don't come through this course and not know how to do all these things. That's why, again, I call my system Go Pro with Steph, because you're learning how to go pro right from the get-go. You're learning how to show up online like a pro right from the get-go. It's the pros online, right, that are making the big bucks. When I say pros, I don't mean gurus. I mean, you set yourself up like a pro. You know how to conduct business like a pro. You run your business like a pro. Those are the ones that go on and make their first sales, make their first 1,000, make their first 10,000. Right? And so you learn how to do that right from the beginning. That's why you want to have an automated system around your digital product. All right? A lot of people struggle because they don't hedge the bets. They don't leverage themselves, right? It's like they just show up to make money, but they forget there's a back end of our business. When we can leverage these things, we will make more money. I've shared this example often. The very first year that I hit six figures, I earned $108,000 that first year of hitting six figures, and 86,000 of it came from people that joined my email list and bought at a later time. Y'all, that's a lot of money to leave on the table, right? For not having the know-how or the skill. So I'm so grateful. It was one of the first things that I learned. And then ironically, right, when I learned how to set up that capture page and that funnel for the first time, what do you think I went out there and started shooting videos about and talking to people about? And it gave people more reason to want to buy from me. I started talking about what I learned about why you want to have a funnel, why you want to build an email list. I talked about the lesson I learned about the people that bought, but how many people maybe went to my website and didn't buy, right? And so again, you see why and how we make money. Again, I was a student, right? I wanted to help other people, so I began to help them by teaching them what I knew. All right. The next step number 7, is that you want to pick a platform. All right. Pick a platform. What platform are you going to show up on, right? So that you can be discovered by the people in your niche, right? The targeted market that want to know more about the problem that you're solving, right? So as they're out there consuming content or searching for, right, how to make money online, or how to build a website, or, how to supplement my retirement, or how to start making money with digital products, like whatever the thing is, right? How to start a Shopify store, whatever your problem is that you're solving, the people are out there searching for it. What platform will you be on, right, to appeal to them, to call them in. So you want to pick one platform. And one platform will entirely do it for you when you're first getting started. If you're already out there on the socials, right, feel free to keep using whatever you've been using. But if you're just starting off, I'm telling you, one platform will keep you busy enough, right, if you're really striving to do this right. Trust me. And by choosing one platform, you'll be creating content in such a way to be very prolific on that platform so that as people discover you, right, they'll keep discovering your content the more and more they come back to the platform. And that's, again, what you want. All right. You spread yourself too thin. It's really, really hard, right, to concentrate your efforts to really have that impact where people keep seeing you over and over again every time they come back to the platform. Okay. Trust me, good sound logic right there. All right. The next step, step number 8, is you want to get your marketing going. All right. You want to get your marketing going. All right. So it's a 4-part formula to your marketing. Okay. I'm giving it to you right here. Okay. No one is talking about how easy this can be. If you're someone that's not made your first dollars online, you're in the make money online space, and you desire to help other people with making money online because you've discovered what it takes and you know more people need the information. Okay, here's a 4-part formula that will help you make money. Here's where I am. Here's where I'm going. This is why I'm so excited. And this is the vehicle that's helping me. If you can create content sharing that 4-part formula, people will listen to you. That 4-part formula has nothing to do with income claims. It has everything to do with, you know what, right now I'm a full-time nurse and I came online looking for a way to make money online because I just can't see working as a nurse forever. Right? I was on YouTube doing my search and I came across this video, right? And this lady had me so stinking excited. I wanted to learn more about how she was helping people. So I bought what she was selling. And as soon as I dove in, like, I began to realize, like, this is my ticket out of nursing. Like, this is going to be my ticket to replace my nursing income. Heck, I even see this as my ticket to earning 6 figures, right? And I'm so excited, right? And you're essentially taking people on a journey. Here I am. Here's where I'm going. Here's what has me so stinking excited. And here's the vehicle. This is what I'm learning from. This is the ebook. This is the course. Like, this is what I have for you. But do you see how no matter what niche you're in, the same thing could be true? The same messaging could be true. And that is the messaging that it's so transparent. It's so vulnerable. It's so authentic. And it's not about luring people in, right? And you're only selling the hope of making money, right? So as you can see, like, I know my marketing game, right? I am talking about how to make your first $10,000 online, but I'm not hyping you up with an opportunity. I'm not hyping you up, right, with trying to make it seem like, oh, it's easier than it is, or just selling you a vehicle. I am telling you exactly how I was able to make my first dollars online. Right? And exactly how, when you haven't made money online, you follow these steps, you will set yourself up to make your first dollars online. Right? And how it doesn't have to be about the money that you haven't made or having that fear, but the fact you have something that you know is helpful and useful to the people that you want to serve. Right? You will make money. So I hope you wrote down that 4-part formula, because that's all you need to kick off your marketing, regardless of platform. Whether it's reels, whether it's stories, whether it's long form content on YouTube, live streaming on any platform, TikToks, right? Your social media posts, emails that you send, it does not matter. You use that 4-part formula, your marketing, right, will become magnetic to people that are out there, right, that hear you. And again, your marketing is speaking to who? When they hear your messaging, you might call them in with a broad message, right? But then when they hear your messaging, right? The baby boomers, the midlifers, the retirees, the person struggling, the jobber, whoever they are, they will hear you. And they'll say, you know what? I found my person. Don't know what the heck she's selling. Don't know what the heck he's selling. But all I know is I got to get a piece of this. I got to know what they know. Where they're going, I want to go too, right? Therefore, I'm going to buy the same vehicle they're involved in. You make the buying decision easier for people, and you make making money a heck of a lot easier for you as well. All right, you guys, this is the formula. This is the easiest way. It may sound like it's a lot of moving parts, but essentially it's not. Because as you can tell from this, can you see how if you started going through the training and you became a student of this information, How if you take the advice of you want to help people, just begin helping people. And you're like, I don't even have my system set up, but I got to get out there and I got to start creating content. I got to start letting people know I found something and I'm excited about it. And this is going to change my life. Like, because your desire is just there to want to help people. It's not about finessing the content. It's not about having the right anything. It's about, I want to start helping people. Right. And then you begin getting all these things set up, whether it's to sell the course as your own, or whether you have an idea of something else you want to sell, or you have your hands on something else you want to sell. Right. But y'all, believe it or not, these steps, there are so many people that have gone through these steps, and within a week, they're open for business and marketing. Right. Some people, it's taken them weeks. Some people, it's taken them months. Right. For some people, it's taken them days. Okay. For me, it was as simple as going through the digital product that I bought early on, and I knew immediately. And because I had that ready-made outlet, I was able to get out there and begin selling it really, really quickly. When I came across this course, right, I was not like a lot of people. I didn't buy this course because I needed to learn. I bought this course because I wanted something I could believe in to sell. I wanted out of my coaching business. I didn't want to chase clients anymore. I wanted, right, a 24/7, 365, like money getting business. I wanted to create content and be able to make sales in my business without having to, again, trade so much time for money. So when I discovered this course and I dove in, my idea and my mindset, my attitude was the same as it was in 2007. Oh my gosh, the people need this. And so then I immediately moved to the module that helped me get this set up. I got it set up, y'all. The funnel, GoPro with stuff, is the exact funnel. Well, I don't want to say exact. It is, but it's not. But that's the funnel I built last year at this time. That's the funnel I built last year at this time, using the help of the actual course, right? There's been some changes, some tweaks made to it just because it changes with what it is that we do, but that's the same funnel. I've been rocking the same funnel for a year. So I got my funnel set up, and again, within a day or two, I was out there telling people, you've got to see this, right? Like, you've got to check this out. And I was just sharing my unique perspective and my solution around how this could help people, from the information to the done for you product. Like, I was just, everything I felt was the solution that could help people. I was out there talking about it. And that's how I made my initial monies, right? Selling this course when I first got started. Y'all, so I'm telling you, the steps are the steps, right? Now, with what I sell in my business, you've heard me talk about it, right? Digital Profits U. So within my money-making community, right, we sell the Roadmap 3.0 digital marketing course, right, where you will learn the business of online business. All right, you will learn how to make money online. You will learn digital marketing skills. You'll learn how to brand yourself. You'll learn how to choose your niche, choose your target market, get your content going. You're going to learn the platforms of YouTube, Pinterest, Instagram, Facebook, LinkedIn, TikTok, right? You're going to learn all of those key platforms, right? So that you can choose one of them accurately, and you'll be taught on that platform how to use that platform. All right. I teach the YouTube training. So you'll learn exactly how to use YouTube, right, to help you grow your business. All right. And I teach YouTube in a way where it's not about going viral. It's about following this framework so that you're calling in people, right, that are essentially like your target market, because you can build a $10,000 a month business or make your first $10,000 without going viral. Just scratch that word. If you go viral at any time of your business, consider that a bonus. That is never the goal or the objective, right? You want a business, right, where your content is constantly being pushed out there in front of people, right, that want what it is that you're talking about. And from that, right, you become a percentage of those people's person, right? A percentage of those will be Veronica's. A percentage of those will be people that want to buy from you. Right? Do you see why this is also important? And the same can be true for any platform you decide to choose. Right? So with our community, not only do you get the course that you get to learn from A to Z, how to make money online, but you also get a license to resell it as your own. So not only do you get to sell the course as your own, if you feel like helping other people making money online is what you want to do, and you would love a ready-made course that can put $500 in your pocket every single time you sell it, right? And you want a ready-made community, right? Where your people have, right, a mentorship community that they can dive into every single week to ask questions. We're not talking about some complicated, noisy chat room, right? Or a forum. We're talking about, right, again, how adults like to do business, showing up, get your questions answered, meet me in my Zoom room, right? Ask your question and let me mentor you live. That's what we give our people access to every single Tuesday. Show up, get mentored, ask your questions, get guidance, and never have to feel like you're in this all by yourself. All right. So that's what I do in my business. That is what I sell. That is how I help, right, the people in my industry, my niche, right, learn how to make money online, get themselves set up for online business success, and support them on this journey. And all I can say is this is exactly what I wish I would have had when I first got started, right? I had bits and pieces of this, right? I had really great leaders. I had really great bits of information, right, through little ebooks and things that leaders would put out. I didn't have the whole picture all at one time, though. Here you have the whole picture. Not only the information, right, in a course as a whole picture, right, but you have the mentorship that so many people are lacking out there when it comes to knowing that you're not in this all by yourself. All right. I really, really hope that this has helped you, right? Like learn the bits, the pieces, the steps, right, that you want to follow, right, for taking the path of least resistance to help you begin, right, making your first dollars online. And I'm here to tell you, like, not only did I make my first 28 sales in my first 30 days, but I so vividly remember as I began to build my email list, right, often I would share my results with them. And I remember so vividly, like telling them, breaking down in several emails, right? Like this income stream earned me $500 this week. This income stream earned me $1,500 this month or this week or whatever the numbers were. But it felt so good to actually create those emails knowing like, wow, like I came online and I really learned this stuff. And we're talking about months into my business, right? Like it felt good to know that I was learning this stuff, but that I was also in position to attract people that wanted to learn, right, and get access to this information as well. To know that even back then, I was a really, really great resource, right, that people could trust when it came to wanting to make money in this space. So again, even though the big picture around this was really to help people that want to make money by helping other people that want to make money online, the same rules, the same steps can be applied, right? No matter what your niche is, no matter who the target market is and that niche that you want to serve, right? And then how you want to begin again going down this rabbit hole with all the other steps, right? I think the truest thing that you can do is to be a real student, right, of this industry of making money online, right? I think no matter who wants to make money online, no matter what niche you want to serve, being a student of this is going to always have you in the way of setting yourself up and positioning yourself to be able to make money. But especially if you want to be thought of as a leader in this space, right? You want to become a student. You want to walk the walk. You want to live, eat, breathe, think this stuff. Because when you do, creating your marketing is a never mind, right? If you're newer to my world, go back to my channel, watch my recent videos, watch my recent live streams, right? Click my YouTube community tab. Look at the posts that I create. You can tell, right? I don't struggle with content creation. I know what I want to say. There's not a day that goes by where I'm not generating fresh new ideas for ways that I want to communicate all that I know and love about this space. And I don't have more ideas on how I want to inspire more and more people through what I know and where I would love, right? Or the journey I would love to take people on, right? Based upon what I know and the information that I have. Not a day goes by where I'm sitting here wondering what to create. I'm always filled with ideas, right? On how I want to inspire and empower people, right? That want to really, really go on this journey for themselves. And I hope today has been another one of those pieces of content, right, that's been able to do that for you. I hope you've had a huge eye-opening, and I hope that this leads you, right, on a journey to either getting your first $10,000 online, right, or your next $10,000 online, right, or just helping you in leveling up your online business journey as a whole. If you're ready to take action, if you would love the training, love the community, love access to me as a mentor on a weekly basis, right? The link is down below in the description. Go pro with Steph.com and make sure you check out the sales page because there's some really, really great bonuses that are running right now for the summer, and you'll be able to grab those by getting started now. All right. So I hope you guys are leaving better than when you came. Have a fantastic week, and I will see you guys back on Monday. Bye-bye.